I'm very excited about the 2016s. We have our Cabernet Sauvignon and our Zinfandel from our Aida estate. So we're here at Aida. It's a 16-acre planted vineyard. It's mostly planted to Cabernet Sauvignon, but we do have a few of those Bordeaux blenders that we like to use. We have 4 rows of Cabernet Franc, and we also have just a small little 0.4 acre block of Petit Verdot. So those will typically get blended into our Cabernet Sauvignon. So let's jump back to early September 2016. These Cabernet Sauvignon grapes were harvested in the early morning hours, and the fruit was delivered to our crush pad before sunlight. So our crew came in just before sunlight, got our crush pad ready, and this fruit went through our optical sorting line, which included destemming, going across a shaker table, and then our optical sorter sorting out the good from the bad. So then the fruit was then lifted up in our transfer tanks and gravity fed to its fermentation vessel. So after fermentation, the tank is then drained. The skins that are still left inside the tank are then dug out and pressed in our gentle basket press, and then things are settled, and then they're gravity fed to barrel. We have a lift tank at the winery that will lift up in the air and gravity feed barrels. We go to about 75% new and 25% once used French oak, thin stave 22 millimeter barrels, just the best barrels you can buy. And for Aida, it spends 20 months in barrel before we pull it out, finalize the blend, and bottle it. The 2016 Aida Estate Zinfandel is our early spring release. Going to tell you a little bit about the wine. 16 vintage was ideal. Following the 15 vintage being such a hot, low-yielding, concentrated year, the 16, also a warm year, brought a lot more juiciness, a lot more fruit-forward characters to the wines. So still great structure, but a little bit juicier and more approachable than the 15s. So out of the Zinfandel, we typically get a good amount of that white pepper that typical Zinfandels have, and we also get really nice sort of lifted fruit, reds, blacks. I get brambly blackberry quite a bit as a descriptor I use in the Zinfandel. We use a tiny bit of Petit Syrah, which is planted just beyond me, and that's blended in at 12%, and that gives color and structure to our Zinfandel. Hope you enjoy the Zin. I certainly do. I want to thank you very much for your support, and I hope you enjoy the wines. These 2016s are very exciting, and feel free to give me some feedback. Cheers.